going to show you a video from the sunrise tonight. Watch this. The view. There's one V. What happens when you intersect two? You get a double U, like when McDonald's turned the arches upside down. A double U. Are these all women? They are. Time of the female arrival.
I ask you, what are we? Who are we?
Well, we are Americans. We share common hopes, we share common dreams, we share common aspirations. We're going through common struggles. I mean, the fact of the matter is that everybody here, and I look at this audience and it's representative of the country, everybody here is connected in some fashion. And our success and our children's success is tied up together. And so I think most Americans feel that way. But what is still true is that there's still kind of a reptilian side of our brain.
Did he just say reptilian side of our brain? I remember that. That's exactly what he said. He said reptilian side of our brain. Well, let's look at that. This is a poster of Barack Obama in the presidential portrait. And he did just say reptilian side of our brain. And that's exactly what's on one side of his brain on the portrait of him as president. I'll put that back in there now. And I'll go back to the images. And let's take a good look real quick. And let's go through that one more time. I'll show you something else. Very fascinating. There we go. Let's listen to what he says one more time. By the way, on this image, I had to go and draw the lines in on the outside, shining a 1,000-watt bulb through this poster. And then I took this on the inside and I laid it right over the original. And I'd like to show you that image so you can see that absolutely nothing was missed. It is perfectly done. That's why all the lines line up. And there is your reptilian side of your brain over here that's got the sperm, the big sperm. There's the reptilian side of his brain. And here's the dead sheep part of his brain over here I'll get to later tonight. So I'd like to take this image and just shove it up in here in this video. There you go. So there is Barack Obama talking about the reptilian side of our brain there, right there. I mean, you're looking at it. Can't argue this. There it is. Let me go back.
Relevant today, I ask you, what are we? Who are we?
Well, we are Americans. We share common hopes, we share common dreams, we share common aspirations. We're going through common struggles. I mean, the fact of the matter is that everybody here, and I look at this audience and it's representative of the country, everybody here is connected in some fashion. And our success and our children's success is tied up together. And so
our success and our children's success is tied up together. That's why this woman is wearing two roses or two flowers that are tied up. And if you look, one's upside down and it shows like a female thing, and the other one's like a male thing. If you look very closely, you can see they're different. The buds are different. Now let's listen to what they say.
The changes we are witnessing are being driven by the powerful sound of new voices, of different voices.
Reptilian voices.
Our voices, joining together in a mighty chorus that is finally saying, time's up.
Time's up. Okay, so there they are, because she's wearing purple because their king, the Antichrist, is coming, Barack Obama. She's got her two plants that are tied together. One looks female, one looks male. Yep. And yeah. So anyway, let's escape that. Let's go back to the imagery. We will take the image of a reptile. This one's facing the opposite direction because it's on the outside of the glass. I took it and I took it inside. I taped this exact image right here. There it is, taped right on top of the poster. And you can see it is perfectly done. And there is your Tyrannosaurus. By the way, in the book of Daniel, this is really a great story in the book of Daniel, when Belshazzar and his concubines they took the goblets from the temple in Jerusalem and they filled them with wine and they toasted to their god Marduk. There you go. Y'all know who Marduk is, right? He is a reptilian headed human like god. Okay, so Marduk is a reptile man. And they're toasting to Marduk. And here you have Barack Obama saying this.
And our success and our children's success is tied up together. And so
Just like the girl's dress, tied up together.
I think most Americans feel that way. But what is still true is that there's still kind of a reptilian side of our brain.
What's still true, that's exactly what he said. So what he said was, what's still true is there's a reptilian side of our brain. And he's right. It is true. There you go. There's the reptilian side of Barack's brain in the presidential portrait. There it is. Look, there is a Tyrannosaurus with yellow eyebrows, skin, over his eyebrow. And there is Barack Obama in the painting. And the entire thing, and the entire head of this Tyrannosaurus, the entire cumulative sum of it is the head of a serpent, and the fang of the serpent is a sperm. And let's just look at it very quickly because I think it's important to put every image you can in front of people. So there is an image of the reptile with the red eye, and over here is the sheep with the black eye. So there's the sheep's eye. There's the tongue sticking out of the sheep's eye. Here's coming down the ear to the sheep right here, and the sheep's tongue is sticking out. I can see it. It's very 3D, as a matter of fact. I'm going to have to draw in all these little lines, and the changes of color right here make it very 3D. But let's look at the reptile because this is one heck of a serpent head. So let's take this serpent head. Let's see if I can drag it down. Let's take this serpent head and we will drag it down to right here. There you go. So, I mean, you can obviously see this serpent head right here with the red eyes. And look, there the eyes are right on top. Watch. We'll take the green serpent. I'm going to grab it in a different corner. There we go. So there's the green serpent. Let's slide the eyes right over onto, there you go. There it is. There you go. There it is. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay, so the cumulative sum of the whole thing is a reptile with a serpent with its mouth wide open with its fangs exposed, and the fang on the right side is a sperm, and there's another sperm on the side of his head, one sperm facing up, one sperm facing down. The giant sperm is the fang of the serpent. The smaller sperm is facing down. The fang on the left side is made by the shadow, and the cumulative sum of the entire image is the head of a serpent with Barack's mouth, the mouth of the serpent, Revelation 17. And then over here you have the dead sheep. There's the sheep's eye coming down the head. Here's the ear right here. The ear cuts back right here. The ear cuts back. That's why I put the white flowers there. That signifies the bottom of the ear's sheep. The sheep's ear and the wool of the sheep. And then here's to the face. This is the tongue sticking out and the nostril. and the sheep is facing the same way the Tyrannosaurus is facing. So you have a Tyrannosaurus on one side, a reptile, you have a dead sheep on the other, and the cumulative sum of the whole image is a serpent striking with its mouth wide open. And that image, no matter what anybody says, is there. Don't care what any other opinion is. This is a spiritual gift, and I'm sorry. If you want to argue with it, you can argue with the one that gave it to me, not me. Barack Obama. There it is. You are looking at proof positive. Say it one more time, Barack.
Still true is that
That's weird.
Relevant today, I ask you, what are we? Who are we?
What are we?
we are Americans. We share common hopes, we share common dreams, we share common aspirations. We're going through common struggles. I mean, the fact of the matter is that everybody here, and I look at this audience and it's representative of the country, everybody here is connected in some fashion. And our success and our children's success is tied up together. And so I think most Americans feel that way. Mm-hmm. But what is still true is that there's still kind of a reptilian side of our brain.
What's still true today is there's a reptilian side of our brain. There you go. There's a reptile from the Whitney Museum. I'll put it over here. Here's the reptile that is absolutely on the image of Barack Obama. There you go, right there. Reptilian side of his brain. There is a clear plastic layover. Let's just take it and shove it in the video. And there it is. There's the reptilian side of Barack's brain, straight off the the presidential painting. And everyone's thinking, wow, what a weird painting. I mean, right. I mean, how many guys, how many talk shows, Sean Hannity and Tucker Carlson, and a lot of people are like, what a weird presidential painting. It's not the same as any of the others. You bet it's not. Of course it's not. He is the Antichrist. 42. Very amazing. Again, guys, y'all have to watch the video that's coming out tonight about the sunrise, the entire trip to the beach. The whole thing was so supernatural. It was so mind-blowing. It was unbelievable. And I documented everything, documented all of it. Did short little video clips, sent them to Dave. Dave is stitching them together. I'm going to screencast it, and I'm going to show you. The Lord proved to me. Time's up. Time's over. We're done. No more fishing for men. The time of fishing for men is coming to a close. So, yep, it's mind-boggling. Wait till you see it. All right. Anyway, so there you go. It's just a no-brainer. The serpent from the garden. Here's a really good image. That's a really amazing image right there. Just drag it right up there. Bam. That's perfect. I mean, it's perfect. There's the sheep right there. There's the tongue sticking out, nostril right there. The sheep's head is kind of cocked like this sideways. There's the eye of the sheep, the ear of the sheep going down. So there's a dead sheep right here, and there's a reptile right here, a reptile man and a dead sheep. That's what makes the host body system up. Tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Bam, let's just shove this up into the view. There it is, one more time. Barack, reptilian side of our brain. Just amazing. All right, that's it, guys. There's going to be a video later today. Stay tuned. The thing from the beach is it's mind-boggling. It's so unbelievable that this scripture I'm going to talk about, because in the past week I have been betrayed by my parents, my mom and my dad. I was betrayed by my brother and my sister. I was betrayed by kinsfolks. And this weekend I saw clearly through to one of my oldest friends. And obviously He is not cut of the same cloth, and some of you shall be caused to be put to death, because they are that other race of beings. Just like Lady Gaga said, her performance at the Grammy Awards, where they carried her out in a big egg, that performance is about a new race of beings being birthed within the human race. A reptile being birthed within the head of all of humanity. The sheep dying, the reptile growing. There it is. Mystery solved. All glory to God. Let's finish it with one image. One really good image. That came up this weekend several times. Gary, how can you tell me that the Vatican is not a big serpent? He's like, oh, even if it is, I mean, so what? That doesn't have anything to do with us. I mean, who cares? The Vatican being a big serpent has nothing to do with us. Who cares? Okay, Gary. Wait till you see how the whole thing ended. Unbelievable.